Hey, it's Andrew here. So I just wanted to do a quick video about how I sort of started. I have been approached on Instagram a lot by different people over the years and have seen me grow from a long time ago, from 2014, which was the day that I sort of picked up my first camera. And so that year I had planned to go to Patagonia in South America, as I like to travel a lot. And so when I went to Patagonia, which is I knew it was a very picturesque, a very beautiful place, I didn't want to just take photos on my phone. So I invested into an APS-C camera with Nikon. And so I started with a kit lens. And so pretty much I started with an entry-level camera. It was probably mid to entry level. It was the Nikon 51 of 5200 or something like that. So anyways, I purchased that camera and I went overseas. I started taking some pictures. I got really into it. So I started learning what ISO was and about composition, rule of thirds, and how to take pictures of landscapes and all this stuff. So my pictures were they were okay actually. I think given with the kit lenses that I had, which was the equivalent to a 24-70 and a 7200. I can't remember the exact millimeters, but it's like nearly the equivalent. So it was, I think it was 55 to 300, something like that. So it was a long range kit lens and a short range, medium short range. So anyways, I thought that I bought a tripod. I also bought a tripod, and I got so I started learning about all these different techniques, how to get the camera to take a picture for me and set it on that mode, and auto selfie mode, whatever it's called. I can't even remember the last time that I used that actual feature. So once I started learning about all of this, I went to South America and I started taking pictures. So I really got into it. I was very enthusiastic. When you first start something, you're very into it and you just want to learn, and you start making all these different mistakes. But that's how you sort of get to the point where you start learning and not commit those mistakes again. And so I started learning about all of these rules about photography as I went. So I think the best way to actually to start off as a photographer is to actually make as many mistakes as you can, because that's where you learn from it. And so you also get to discover the things that you do like and what you don't like. So it's like process by elimination. So pretty much what you get to do is for example, is you get to know where your sort of likings are. If you're more of a portrait, if you're landscape, if you're nature, if you like just taking pictures of products, or just doing photos of cups of coffee, or doing traveling vlogs and just going around the world taking pictures of icons and landmarks and nature. So it's really up to you. When the more you do, you tend to go and discover the things that you do like more than other. So I think that's probably one of the best things that I probably did at the start. So obviously, a lot of people are asking how you get into it, or how you reach the level of photography that I'm doing right now. So as many as you probably know, sorry, I had to cough there. So as many as you know, I've been featured in magazines, been published, and so they came from a lot of practice, a lot of doing. I was experimenting with light and flashes and constant light and natural light and both lights together. So there was a lot of doing behind the scenes. A lot of people didn't see that. And so that's why they sort of ask and go, how did you get, how you get into Vogue or onto certain websites, and just the level of photography just gone up that much. And so it's pretty much because I did a lot of background work. I never posted all the BTS or the behind the scenes while I was doing it, or I didn't really actually tell people that what I was doing. I just did it. And so I think that's one of the things that people under the idea that someone grows and reaches this level of photography out of the blue, but it's not. There's a lot of preparation, there's a lot of experimentation, there's a lot of error, so there's a lot into it. Now, sorry about the music in the background, but it's Good Friday here in Barcelona, and as you probably know, it's a big thing here. So Good Friday is big in a Catholic country. So the other thing that I can probably say as well is, so shooting as much as you can, learning and making a lot of errors is probably the best way to start and grow yourself as a photographer. I would not focus too much on trying to make as much money as you can or any of that. Everything that I sort of made from photography, including when I had a day job, I was investing a lot in photography. So I would then I upgraded to the another APS-C camera, which was the Nikon 7100, which was like entry to high level, mid high level camera just before full frame. It had capacities of using full frame camera lenses at that stage. So, but I also invested into a new lens, and I remember the lens, which was an 18 to, I think it was the 1835 1.8 constant on Sigma. Very popular lens, and it's and for what it was worth, like it was a great lens, and apparently a lot of videographers use this lens because it's got it's just amazing glass in there. So it took me a while to actually say that. So I'm just recovering from a long flight yesterday. Even though I paid a little bit extra to go on premium economy, I managed to sleep a little bit more than usual than if I went in the economy, because I'm a big guy. I have long legs, I have a bigger torso, you can see my shoulders here, and so I would have definitely struggled to sleep on economy. So even though I did that, I still didn't get as much sleep as I would like to, but it's better than nothing. It was very comfortable, so I can't complain about that. So I'd rather be in premium than economy. So going back to the photography talk, I think it's essential for everyone to be patient. I think it's very important that you know that it's a journey. There's no rush to get to a certain point. And to be honest, there's no ending point really, because I am still always buying new lenses, new cameras. There's different things coming out. Like I said, I have my Sony A7 R5, and I used to shoot with Nikon, so I've gone to a different system, so it's taken me a while to learn about it and learn about the focusing systems, but I'm loving it and I enjoy it, and that's partly why I bought it for this trip. I bought it for this trip because has higher resolution, and therefore I can do different things with it. So I bought all these different types of lenses. I've got this one, which is the 24-105. It is an amazing lens. It's an all-rounder. Really, for videography, it is the best. I use this a lot. For photography, I prefer to use my primes, but if I had to travel with one lens, and I was meant to do photo and video with it, this is it. This is the camera. Sorry. This is the lens. So this is the lens that I'll be using, because it has optical steady shot. So no matter how much you move, it's gonna create a nice steady shot. So it's a really amazing lens. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to cut it short to 10 minutes. It's gone long enough. I will be posting more videos about how to improve your photography, but not only that, but business-wise, and how to get published. And it depends on where you're going. If you're going into fashion, more portraits, what is more suited to you, what's your goal. But I think just when you're first starting out and you're just learning about photography, I think do as much as you can, learn as much as you can, and make as much mistakes as you can. And I think that would be the best advice I can give you. All right, see you later. I'm about to check out from the hotel, and just got to enjoy the view a little bit more before I have to go to Malaga. And yeah, that's about it. All right, so ciao.